treatment. Another twist in the ongoing saga for families who blame their histories of cancer on the Army post.
The health warning for people who live near Fort Detrick in Maryland.
The congressman who represents the district wants the federal government to investigate a possible cancer cluster.
To insist that there is contamination at Fort Detrick that is causing deadly cancer clusters.
It's a medical mystery that the Contact 5 investigators first brought to light more than a year ago.
Researchers say the soil there may be contaminated, causing health problems for neighbors.
Fort Detrick officials announced they have now tested 70 water wells.
Meantime, the work continues to try and cover up the contaminated landfills,
with still no cause likely to be found.
They, like many, blame a former family next-door neighbor, Fort Detrick.
But Fort Detrick officials acknowledge there is simply no way around some groundwater contamination.
My mom is sick. She was diagnosed with CLL, chronic lymphocytic leukemia, in '89.
3 houses in a row, 3 women died of cancer.
It's been an awful hard time there, especially my wife being sick.
I went to a blood specialist and they said about my blood and everything. You know, when that happened, yeah, it scared me.
This is just a nightmare.
The Army's Fort Detrick in Frederick, Maryland is ground zero in a scandalous battle over cancer rates.
We now know that anthrax and Agent Orange were studied for decades at the fort, where 400 acres known as Area B was used for storage and dumping.
It is shocking. It's outrageous to see what we're seeing.
I mean, you know, there's something going on. I mean, the incidences of cancer are just, they're phenomenal. And, I mean, something should be looked at. What that is, I don't know.
Agent Orange is one of the most deadliest chemicals known to man today, and they sprayed the entire area.
We at the Christopher Renee Foundation, with just in the last 3 months, have found over 574 families.
So I believe the people of Frederick needs to know there is a serial killer in their backyard called Fort Detrick.
I want it for a minute.
Fort Detrick's off-site contamination has been a major concern for Frederick residents. I lost my young sister to a brain tumor, and now just 2 years later, my mom is battling stage 4 kidney cancer. Our home is located beside Fort Detrick, and I believe that this is the cause of their cancers. If you or a loved one have had cancer and live in the Fort Detrick area, then I am inviting you to join us at a free town gathering November 13th. Come share your story and make a difference. For location and more information, visit us at fightingforfrederick.org.